It's intermission time. It's great to get out to the movies.
I am Megan. I'm the host of Intermission. Today we have Gabriel and Sena on the podcast. Can you two intro yourselves, who you are, what you do, a little bit about No Notes?
My name is Gabriel. I'm from New York City. I lived in LA my professional life and now live in San Francisco. I run a Substack called The Schmear Hunter and a podcast called The Schmear Cast. One of my early best guests was Mr. Sena here.
Cute.
We were friends at Michigan, best friends. We had a Halloween costume together.
I love best friendship.
We did indeed.
We dressed up as Basquiat and Warhol.
I
Let
love
you
it.
guess who's who.
Yeah.
That won't be the last. But yeah, I was at Cannes last year and I had a great time as press. And coming back this year, I wanted Sena there. I put in a press application for him because he's instrumental with his energy and enthusiasm. It got accepted, and he came to Cannes, and we said, forget the pod, forget the written word. It's going the way of video. Like, what can we do? What content can we make? Hit up our friends at the synagogue. They were up for it too, and
the rest is history.
The rest is history.
We had a fucking blast.
We had a great time in Cannes.
Oh my God.
Met Spike Lee. We talked about every movie that was playing, good, bad, and ugly.
Good parties.
Yeah, we got back and we were like, how do we keep the party going? What can we do? Hit up Synagogue and said, let's keep the fun going.
Yeah.
And we together, all of us gestated, came up with No Notes, which, maybe we'll talk about a little later about what it is conceptually.
Oh.
But things are great and we're having a great summer. We're talking to directors. We're talking to you, most importantly.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'll let Sena speak.
Now let's let him speak.
Yeah, what the fuck is he talking about? Let me speak, nigga. Gabriel jumped off like the agency boot camp sludge fest and decided that he was sick and tired of having his soul corrupted by it. And he started Schmear Hunter. And I just work in tech, I'm a schlub. I love film. It's one of the reasons that we became friends. I think that maybe I know a little bit more than the average Joe, but not more than many people. But I have a passion for it. I've always had a passion for the arts. I played cello growing up. I was a dancer by trade. I try to do a little bit of everything. I've done creative direction. So I think that that's something that Gabriel and I always connected on. So when he asked me to come on the pod and just talk shit with my best friend about movies to help him with his new venture, I was like, it's like a no-brainer, right? Of course. And I think that what kind of bubbled up is it was after Industry.
That was really special.
We have this show that we both really loved on HBO called Industry. And we were both on it and watching it so consistently.
It was a great show.
It's incredible, right? But people weren't on the train. And so we just made it a big focus of the pod for one season.
I said that every episode of this third season we're recapping. I don't care if no one watches this. We watch it. It matters so much to us.
It does. And it was that good. And then I think what had happened is that we're just kind of finding our footing. Gabriel's working really, really hard. I'm supporting. All our friends are supporting. And then one episode, I think, where things changed is I started crying, actually crying, and left a voice note to Gabriel and our friend Jesse Aronson, who was also helping us pod. And the industry guys saw it, and they heard me blubbering about the beauty of art and what they created. And there was a big turn, I think.
Midway through the season, they started listening to the pod.
They were tuning in.
And that blew my mind. And I said, we got to step up because we got the creators of the show listening.
And still, it's blows my mind that they would even take a second to listen to what we were talking about.
How did they find it through
Gabriel kept tagging them. He was shameless.
Social media.
He's just shameless. He just would tag them every time. And that's what you have to be.
Yeah.
And then after that, I think that we kind of just got this momentum.
I got a message from Mickey Down and he's like, okay, maybe I'll come on the finale if I like the pod. And
That's funny.
Okay, please listen to it, Mickey.
And their representatives kept saying, fuck you.
Yeah, HBO did not want to set it up. They wanted to go through more traditional channels.
Yeah.
But Mickey's like, I'm stepping into the sauna. I'm going to listen. If I like
such
it.
A boss.
He said, I'm stepping into the sauna. If I like it, I'm going to come on the pod, me and Conrad.
Yeah.
Comes out of the sauna, I guess.
Fucking liked it.
And he's like, okay, we'll do the finale with you.
Okay, but anyways, my story. After that happened, I started coming
Let him talk.
Yes, please. I didn't interrupt him.
I'm helping.
Jeez. We just had more and more episodes that we were doing together, and I think that Gabriel and I, because of our friendship, have just a natural chemistry, because this is what we just do anyways, right? And so as we were doing it more and more frequently, eventually he's like, dude, can.
I thought you were going to wrap up the industry story.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they ended up coming on.
They came on the pod.
They ended up coming on the pod. It was
this
incredible.
This is what friends are for, to fill the gaps.
Yeah, I mean,
now they're our boys.
It's my story. Don't say that. They're not our. They're our distant acquaintances.
They're my friends.
Who we respect their work so much.
They're so cool.
But then after Cannes, we just wanted to have the most fun and make the biggest splash. And the way I see that experience is that like, it was just a once in a lifetime chance to be somewhere with one of my closest friends, somewhere so beautiful, and see movies that I wouldn't be able to see for like months and months and months. That's just like a dream. And so being able to reach out to Synagogue and the Synagogue team, just like, hey, like we're here. I don't think you guys have anyone here. Like we would love to just
Is anyone there?
Not like you guys don't have anyone at Cannes. Like we would just love to do what we do for you guys if you like what we do. And for some crazy reason, they did like it. And now since then, we kind of regestated and reformed into No Notes in collaboration with the Synagogue. And now it's just Gabriel and I doing it more often and with more stress.
Hell yeah. I love it. I love it.
And fun.
And fun.
Cute origin story.
Thank you very much.
So now we're going to get into a question that I ask everyone that comes on. So you guys probably already know what's coming, but if you were to pick a film that describes your life right now, what would it be?
I'm going to go with The Brutalist.
Okay.
We're building something.
Oh, that's cute.
And we don't want it to be ugly. We want it to be beautiful. Anything they make is shit, and anything we make is beautiful.
That was tough.
Is what
That was
Laszlo
tough.
Toth
That
says
was
in the
tough.
movie. No, but yeah, we're stressed and we're building.
Yeah, dude, we're
It's
stressed.
fun.
No, it's great.
And we care about
we
what
care
do.
about the end result.
Yeah.
I think that's actually really good.
Not to like a
little
heroin addict degree like Laszlo Toth, but just below it.
Like brushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna call,
Almost like
we're gonna call, we're gonna-
cocaine.
didn't say that. but-
Okay. What's below heroin? I don't know. What, weed? It's
Yeah.
like, okay, whatever. Benzos. Like we're right underneath it in terms of addiction to this.
And what's your movie?
Spring Breakers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Because this has just been a big fucking party to me. I'm having the time of my life. I'm with my best friend,
Break.
making videos, talking about movies, marred oftentimes by tragedy. Sometimes just like a little bit of it sprinkled on, but for the most part, I'm having a fucking awesome time.
Your movies are so different.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I think that
We're very different.
That's also really funny of how you're viewing things right now.
Yeah.
Like that's just a great perspective into the minds of the
We're gonna
two
talk
of
about
you.
this after.
yeah.
That is really interesting. Spring Breakers is one of those movies that I vividly remember watching in theaters.
Yeah, the marketing for that
same.
thing was crazy.
Yeah.
Disney stars in bikinis. Everyone was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, so scandalous. Like, I was super stoked.
James Franco.
James Franco
Yeah.
being riffraff.
Yeah.
You
So
can't beat it. Gucci Mane was in it, I think.
it's crazy.
Yeah. Amazing.
Okay, now we're going to get into our general movie taste section where we get to know you two through the movies that you consume. Off the top, if you had to give me your favorite film director, just one, and tell me the best film of theirs in your opinion, what comes to mind?
Spike Lee, Do the Right Thing. I think
Cool.
it's like the greatest American movie. I really do. And I think that people sometimes think it's dated because it's talking about issues that have reverberated through time, like going forward and going backward. But I think it's just so important to understand always why Mookie threw the trash can. Like, ask people why it is. Everyone will give you a different answer, right? That means that it's still salient. That means it's still important. And that's why it'll never change for me. My mother showed it to me when I was very young, and it's always going to be my favorite movie.
I have sentimental favorites, but my true favorite is Chinatown from a director who's been canceled. But it's okay. Jack Nicholson stars in it. LA noir, my favorite genre, if there is a subgenre.
Yeah.
And I think the script is brilliant. I think the direction's stunning. I love the setting and the world, and I want to be in that story, solve the mystery, and hopefully not be harmed. And Jack Nicholson and Faye Dunaway are incredible. And it's just like, it's a movie you can just watch over and over and see new things and fall into its spell each time.
When I say most memorable movie theater experience or movie viewing experiences need to be in a theater, what comes to mind?
I see a lot of movies, but I go back to childhood just instantly. AMC Lincoln Center, and I don't know, saw so many great movies there growing up. I grew up on the Upper West Side in New York City, and Casino Royale opening night with my dad.
That's good.
Big ass theater, just like very special, very cinematic and exciting.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
I like
That's a
that
good
lot.
answer.
But
That's fun.
I've had really great experiences since, lived in LA, and the movie scene out here is just very special.
Yeah.
Unfair almost.
Yeah, literally.
Your shout to AMC is making me think yesterday I was at the movies I was watching together. It's like, for those listening, it's so hot in LA right now. And so I needed to get out of my apartment and be in a cold theater and see a movie.
Yeah.
But I was by myself, and so I was being more observant than normal, and I was just like staring at the AMC sign, and I just kept like the A and the M and the C and the red, and I kept thinking like that it looked so familiar to me, like as if it's like a part of me or a memory, but it's just a logo.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's like so many childhood memories looking at that. It felt so like it was as if I was like so weird, but as if I was reading like my last name or something. Like it just looked so familiar.
Their marketing team is popping champagne right now. Listening to this, they're like, we fucking did it. We got them.
What about you? Any movie viewing experience that comes to mind?
Honestly, the one that probably sticks with me the most is when I saw Ex Machina, I was in love for the first time in my life. And it was one of the first movies that the person that I was with at the time also was like, I get it. Like, they were like, I get why you like movies. Like, it really resonated with them. And so I think that's probably the first.
Wait, were you in love with the movie or with the
person
or with Ava in the movie?
Yes.
I was assuming.
Yes to all.
She's beautiful, that actress, but
So
I was
right?
assuming the person you were with, you were in love with?
I was just in love with love. And let's just keep it general. Let's keep it nice and general. And so I just remember like being like, oh, this is something I'm sharing with someone for the first time.
Nice.
Like I was younger. It's like, it's clicking with them, like why I love this. And like, it just felt like it was like a really vindicating moment. That's probably it for me.
In your opinion, what is the most important film that's been made in the last 5 years?
Gabriel, how are we feeling about this one?
I would say, because they're tied together forever, but Barbenheimer, right?
Cop out.
I mean, it's an easy answer, but it's like a very special moment. I think on the Barbie side, like it's how to do IP well and do it creatively. And then from Christopher Nolan's side with Oppenheimer, it's just so special, cinematic, no special effects, not a superhero movie, almost made $1 billion.
Yeah.
Was challenging, was creative, was thought-provoking. Like I love both of those films. Like, and that weekend was awesome.
Playtime and war crimes. That's the lesson you learn from that, you know?
Yeah.
Make more doll movies, make more war crime movies. You'll make money. Yeah.
Or I feel like the lesson is like give good directors a chance with anything, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay, what is your movie last 5 years?
I mean, mine's like cheap, but like Sinners is such a fucking win. Like, and the reason that I say that is, and I know it's recent and I might get accused of recency bias, but this is a black man who made a successful, like, original story in theaters that had the chip stacked against it. People were wondering what the fuck was going on. He brokered a deal that is unheard of in terms of his ownership of that movie that spurred so many headlines about Hollywood never being the same and like burning down because he gets that IP back after a while. It was such a game changer, and it also just shifted the conversation about, I feel like, what that kind of art can do. About like, every time you ask somebody like what movie this year like shook them to their core, it's Sinners. And it's for all kinds of different reasons, either industry side or art side. And so it feels cheap because it's so recent, but that really is it for me, because I think there were a lot of questions around Ryan Coogler about like, okay, he's not borrowing IP from anyone else. He's not doing superhero. He's not doing like Rocky 6 or whatever. And it won. Like it won like resounding like a yes, like this works. And so that's it for me.
And that the main actor, I guess there's a few,
Miles,
but the child, like his voice is incredible.
He's so good. He was on tour with her and shit.
Yeah,
he's dope.
Yeah, so insane. Didn't she tell him to audition?
Yeah, that's the story.
Wow.
Yeah, he's really cool.
These final two questions for this section, you're gonna answer for the other person.
Okay.
So, what movie genre? Oh, very cute. What movie genre? For those just listening, not watching, they're holding hands. What
We're
movie
scared,
genre
but
do
we're
you think?
We're excited, nervous.
What do you think the other person secretly loves but rarely would admit to?
Oh,
Genre.
He would admit to this because
Don't get it wrong, and don't try
shameless
to, don't try to snitch on me.
No, but we walk the talk, right?
Yeah, sure.
Sena loves musicals.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
Don't fucking say
But I
that on
actually
here.
could totally see
Don't
you liking
fucking say that
musicals.
on here.
He's a musical
No, I
theater
don't.
guy.
I don't even know what he's talking
You look
about.
like
Dance,
you like
performance.
musicals.
I
He
don't
loved
even know what he's
Wicked.
talking about. I
Yeah.
don't even fuck with musicals like that. West Side Story is a pretty good
He's
show.
I could
messing
see him
around.
breaking out in song right now. You're very theatrical.
Thank you very much, I think. Felt like a sneak diss, and a couple people in the
Oh
studio
my
are
God.
snickering, but I'll take it.
I'm not a disser.
Okay, I know, I'm teasing. Yeah, okay, I was a theater kid, all right?
My
I do.
disses are direct.
Yeah, oh, damn. All right. That felt like a threat. No, I was a theater kid for sure. I fuck with it. West Side Story, I think, is one of the greatest, one of the greatest movies, period. Both of them are good. But you know what Gabriel fucks with that he won't admit? It's anime movies.
Oh, I like these answers.
And he will always pretend that he doesn't like them because I'm obsessed with them. It's like, I think if I have a wheelhouse, that's it. But he loves every single one he's seen. Princess
that's
Mononoke.
cool. For the other person, which filmmaker do you think the other person would want to collaborate with if they had a chance?
Luca.
For me?
Yeah, dude.
Why?
Because you just love you. I don't remember the last movie by him you said you didn't like, that you didn't love, and you loved the last one.
Yeah.
Like
I
you
mean,
would love to
last
work
year
with him.
Luca had Queer and Challenger.
Yeah, and he
that was
Queer and
what a
Challengers.
year.
And you talked to Justin Kariskis, who wrote both. Like he just loved Queer. So I think
did.
I like us just calling him Luca.
Sena, he already just mentioned it, but Ryan Coogler probably.
yeah, for sure,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. I'd tear my heart out for that man.
Cool. Seems like you two know each other.
He might tear his out for you.
I think he would. I
He's
think
that
he feels like that
genuine.
type of
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
right? Like,
I see that.
yeah, he would stand on business for
But he's
me.
Bay Area.
I fuck with the Bay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just check. Megan and I
I'm gonna
just
meet
checking.
him. I'm gonna meet him soon. I can feel it. I'm like
I feel that way about a lot of people, and it always happens.
That's that LA shit.
Nice.
I can fuck with that.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to get into your guys' movie pick for today. You guys picked Tar. I have a little description here.
We picked Tar?
Yeah,
that's a
baby.
good pick.
Yeah,
Hey.
shit's tough.
Yeah, nice.
I think we kinda got this shit. Yeah, let's do it.
So, for those who haven't seen, as celebrated conductor Lydia Tarr starts rehearsals for a career-defining symphony, the consequences of her past choices begin to echo in the present. That's so funny. You two stepping at the exact same time.
Gotta
We
do
were
it.
separated at birth.
What made you want to talk about this film? Why did this come to mind?
We argued about it for like 20 minutes on the phone.
Did you see it together?
We also agreed about it.
Yeah, but then we agreed. No, we didn't see it together, but it's one that resonated with both of us for different reasons. Why did we pick it? We felt like it was like good common ground, and also we feel like it's a movie that's kind of unsung. Like people.
What do you mean by that?
People that know Tar and saw it that year that were willing to sit for that 3 and however many hours.
I feel like Tar
2.5
killed.
hours.
It killed in like a very small circle. You're here in LA, but like back in Michigan, no one fucking watched Tar. You know, like
Yeah.
no one's talking about it. No one knows what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And so it feels like one that it would be good to talk about because we both loved it so much and we think that more people should hear about it.
Yeah.
If anyone.
love Tar.
It's so
I
good.
think it's funny and dark and ambiguous. I think it's perfectly shot. I love the fact that Lydia Tarr feels like so easily could be a real person.
Definitely. People thought she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, like as
People
if
were
it was like a
Googling her.
biopic
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
I think that Cate Blanchett like makes that role look so easy when
Yeah.
it's so hard,
So
and she
hard.
had to learn how to conduct, how to play piano, how to speak German, like trained her ass off for it, and it shows. And she lost Best Actress
And it pissed
to Michelle
me off.
Yeoh.
Oh my, and like,
And like
Everything
Tar lost
Everywhere All-
everything to everything everywhere
Everywhere
all at once.
Once.
And in the moment, those who knew were like,
What
nah,
the fuck?
nah.
Yeah, they were like, and you know,
that's not why we picked it. That's not.
No,
That's
yeah.
just anecdotal. But I love this kind of movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It definitely, I'm glad you guys picked it. I absolutely love this movie.
Nice.
I saw it in theaters with my sister, which is fun. That year, for some reason, me and my sister went to the movies a lot together. So we saw everything all at once together.
That's
we saw
really nice.
Tar together.
nice. Good year for movies.
Yeah, it was a good movie year. I don't know how I was with my
Wasn't that
sister
Dune
so
one?
Do
much.
you guys
too.
agree or disagree a lot?
We saw Past Lives together,
Nice.
and we both exited the theater and looked at each other and just started bawling.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
But no, I think this is a really cool pick. Do you guys, at any point of the movie or any characteristic of Lydia, did you resonate with her at all? Like, do you see anything about her in yourself? I know she's a person with flaws, and she's someone who is like not supposed to be so likable.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer. Gabriel's a fucking control freak,
Uh-huh.
you know, and it's what keeps this thing going. And I'm so grateful for him. But that's a trait that they absolutely share. Not to speak for him.
Yeah.
He is very, very exact, and he wants things done the right way, on
true.
time, or else.
My professional training that's led me to this point has been a lot of very domineering, demanding bosses who are perfectionists. And I just read something about how unhealthy it is to be a perfectionist, by the way. So I'm trying not to be that, by the way.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know when
But,
that gets to me. When that reaches
no,
me,
I
I'll let
think-
everyone know.
I think Lydia, I definitely relate to some things and definitely not to others, but I appreciate how much she wants to just live and die for what she does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate how she treats people, which is shit, you know?
Honestly, if I relate to any part of it, it's the covetousness, I think, of her life and her people and her loved ones and her success. Like the scene where she can.
But does she even have really loved ones? I feel like
She does. I think she does love her daughter. I think
Her
she
daughter.
does.
Oh, yeah.
Fiercely. And like that's how I feel about my friends and my loved ones. It's like I feel that same kind of like territorial kind of like passion. Came out a little bit today while we were, it's like, my side of the fence is my side of the fence and my people are my people. And I can understand that. I'm really.
One thing I also extremely relate to, this is true, her hatred of toe tapping or clicking noises or anything like that.
Yeah.
Can't deal with that.
Yeah.
If someone's next to me at a movie and they're tapping their feet, I'm like, you
Drives you
gotta
nuts.
stop that. Yeah,
Yeah. You should call him out.
He does.
I do.
He absolutely does.
What do you think? This is obviously a big theme throughout the film of cancel culture. What did you? Because like obviously, it's basically a tale of her being canceled and
Yeah.
the circumstances and the outcomes of that, and the trajectory her career went to based off of her decisions. It's a bit of someone in a power position utilizing their power for their own benefit and knowing that they're in the wrong, but she's taking advantage of these young students.
Yeah.
How did that theme and that topic resonate with you? And did you have any thoughts when you left the movie about cancel culture that you didn't have prior?
I like that you don't know how to word this, by the way, because that just is emblematic of the movie, I feel like.
Yeah, it's a sensitive topic.
Yeah,
it's
it's like it's a very third rail touching movie, which I think immediately when I saw it, I loved because like this.
Wait, I've never heard that phrase. Third rail?
It's like on a train, like there's a third rail, and if you touch it, you'll get
You'll
electrocuted.
get electrocuted and die.
Oh, I've never heard
That's
that.
the idea of the topic being kind of taboo.
Oh, okay.
Very
I'll
taboo.
use that now.
Yeah,
Third
but
rail. I'll say it later
You're learning so many
tonight.
new things today.
I think that
Courtesy of No Notes.
some people wanna go to the movies and escape the world, and I wanna go into the movies and see the world.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and so Tar ran at the issues of the day that are still today's issues, right?
Yeah.
And that it's contending with those issues in such a smart way with such great performances and filmmaking. What's better than that?
And what's
you
so
know?
good about it is it's not didactic, right? It's not telling us how to feel about these things. It's presenting them in a way that's nuanced and careful and curated and so specific, right?
Yeah.
And letting us work the rest out. And that's
Yeah.
it's
not telling you the
and it's
answer.
such a hard movie to do that. Like
Yeah.
it takes so much skill. And what I think it kind of says about it, and I think that this is a kind of an idea that's been talked about a lot. It's like, where's the line, right? Where's the line between like how much we can let people get away with things because they are supposed to be great? And I think that this one answers that. The line isn't as far as some people would hope, but there are so many people right now that are getting away with that and worse, right? That just managed to slip the noose a little bit better than Lydia Tarr did. I think it's just all about all the scaffolding that goes into propping these people up and keeping them away from consequences, and how nowadays, especially with the internet, which I think is a big part of this,
Yeah.
and like cell phones and like people kind of being
Another
Like
movie that
recording her.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, you know how just one leg out of that scaffolding and the whole thing can fucking fall down now. And how, whether that's a good or bad thing.
I feel like you mentioned the line, like it shows the line, but then like, oh, the line's here. Oh, the line's
It does
there,
move
you
it
know?
around a
and it's
lot,
like,
yeah.
and that's real life, because I feel like there's no clear-cut answers to anything when it comes to cancel culture.
And I don't even think there's a clear-cut
And
answer
the
on
director,
this one.
Todd Field, he doesn't provide it.
The ending, especially, it's like, how
We
many,
were debating on the way over, like, where is Lydia today?
That's
we
a
both said
great question.
We both said
We think
she
she's
made
fine.
It. We think she made it. We
Well,
think she came back.
Well, so in the movie, this is a really great question. I wish I wrote it. In the movie, you get a snippet when she goes to her childhood home and she is it her brother, or she sees like a family member, and
Yeah.
she's like, you realize that she didn't come from this like.
You find out it's a constructed identity.
Yeah, she didn't come from this like regal background.
No.
She is like one of these people who've molded who they are in their career and in their persona. And so that is the kind of person who honestly succeeds in the world.
Yeah, a lot of people are like that.
Because they've made this like barrier and it's all curated.
Yeah, we were just talking about
It's
this with Jay Gatsby.
We literally were. Yeah,
100 years of Great Gatsby.
Or, I just listened to that episode on The Daily.
That was so good, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was genius.
It makes me think of the concept of like people who are, like con artists and
Yeah,
stuff.
no,
like,
it is a con though.
Yeah, and so
Charlatans.
yeah, what's the really famous
Snake
girl that
oil
was a con
salesman.
artist in New York?
Oh my God,
Anna Delvey.
Anna
Delvey.
Delvey. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of like
No, but that's what the Daily episode was about.
Yeah.
How American that is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She almost fucking pulled it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
wait, where do you think Leotard is right now?
Yeah.
I
doing,
agree.
Doing well?
Still in
Yeah.
South Asia.
Trump's
She's-
America?
Well, so I bet she's the kind of, you know what it actually makes me think of, just because I recently watched Triangle of Sadness again,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
is, do you remember in Triangle of Sadness, the third part where they're on the island and I wish I remembered the character's name, but she works on the ship and she ends up being kind of like the leader on the
Yeah,
island.
Dolly DeLeon's character.
Yeah. And she's like dictating how everyone becomes. I
Yeah.
think that would be Lydia Tarr in her new environment where she's taken ownership of this small little island and like bosses everyone around.
I think she's back.
I think she's on Turning Point USA.
Yeah, I feel
Wait,
like
really?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but
No,
I feel
no, I
like
think-
she's
no, no,
like
like, they're
LA,
featuring
LA
her.
Philharmonic just hired her. She's
Yeah.
doing fine, and
Yeah.
life's good
she's
for
pulling
her.
she's pulling a
No, she's not right wing grifting. I think the right wing grifters would take her upon themselves as like a
What's the canceled comedian's name?
which one?
Andrew Schultz.
Louis C.K. She's
Everyone
pulling,
just said a different
yeah.
name.
there are a
That's
lot
funny.
There's so many.
She's pulling like a Louis C.K. Like he just like is selling out shows, you know,
Yeah.
to this
Yeah.
day. Like nothing really stopped him.
Yeah, I think that 5 years she's back.
And also she's a woman.
Which is sad. I mean,
And I
it's
think this
wrong.
movie wouldn't work any other way. If it wasn't Cate Blanchett depicting this woman, I think that it
lesbian woman too.
Yeah.
yeah, it falls into some trappings. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
think it was like a perfectly thread needle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like, I mean, on this note, are you guys people that feel like you can separate art from the artist?
I don't find that question particularly interesting. And not because of you. No, not because of you now. Not you asking me that now. I think the broader conversation around that has become stale. And I'm going to get on my soapbox a little bit right now. So listen, like the idea that the art that we consume is like a political statement is so capitalistic that it's crazy. Like that's the only way we can express what we think, what we believe, what we feel is the choices we make in terms of what we buy, who we listen to, who we go to see. It's like this idea that we're so consumed by the idea of consumption that we have to make a statement by who we do or do not listen to or watch. Like that line is so different for every single person that it becomes banal to be like, hey, like, do we have to separate the art from the artist? Like what makes a artist listenable or watchable, or when can we engage and when can we not, and who makes those rules? It's just all fucking boring. Like just do what you want to do. The line is different for every single one of us. My sister, like I have cousins that still listen to XXXTentacion. I can never stop them, right? And that's just what it is. No matter how much I talk to them about
I just said my favorite movie is Chinatown. So.
yeah, you know, it's just like, you know, I think trying to create a standard, that kind of purity test is just, it's lame.
I actually disagree with you.
Okay, then talk to
Yeah.
me.
No, I just think that like you can't separate the art from the artist, and so when you dive into a work like Chinatown or Annie Hall from Woody Allen, like you're trying to navigate the nuances of who this person is and what they put into this, but what they hid, and I think that's fascinating, and that's like part of art is to contend with that, and so I don't like bad behavior, but I'm up for the challenge of investigating why. And an actor did this, like a director put this into his film, or an actor acted in this way. Like, I don't condone this, but I'm very curious about it.
Yeah, I think that investigation is part of what I'm saying, though. I'm not
Yeah,
saying that we
okay.
should not be critical, that we shouldn't scrutinize the choices. I'm saying that when the art versus artist idea is like the argument's done to death because it's just the answer is going to be different for each and every one of us
that's
because
fair.
how the depth at which and
Yeah.
just the rigor of our scrutiny,
Yeah.
and where our
But that's
internal...
kind of the issue, because I don't think a lot of people bring that rigor to their scrutiny.
Exactly. Like I'm not bumping Kanye no
Yeah.
more, gang, but like,
Yeah.
a lot of niggas are.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of niggas are, and I can never tell them different. And I'm not going to sit there and bang the drum on them all day on it.
So yeah, there you go, Megan.
What do you think of Tar?
Oh, I absolutely loved it. I resonate with her a lot. I'm like very, very controlling. And I also am like very, I know you said we're so similar.
I'm telling you, dude, I see the similarities. You guys have very similar mode of operation.
And I also do think that like the life I'm living now is a life that I've created for myself. Like it's like her.
Happily with your boyfriend in LA.
Yeah, but even career-wise, like I always said I was going to be a graphic designer in-house at a fashion brand, and I did that really quickly.
That's tough.
And like every to the smallest things, like every single thing I say I'm going to do, I do. I'm a person of my word, always. Like I was going to live in SF and get a Vespa. I was like, and I did that.
What
like,
color?
What color was the Vespa?
Black.
What was it named?
I don't do that.
Okay.
Vespa the Vespa.
Okay, that's lame.
But just like every little thing in life that I say I'm going to do, I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think where Lydia goes wrong, sorry to stay on this, is like, it's very hard to like build up all these lies and keep track of them in the construction of yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Sena, we're putting ourselves out there on no notes, and it's kind of crazy if you stop and step back, and you are too, Megan, like, and think about it. But the way it doesn't feel crazy is if you try to be yourself as consistently as possible.
I also think she maybe went wrong fucking her students.
Well, so this is what I was going to say. Did you guys
thought that was
notice
pretty bad,
it
too.
happens either 2 times or 3 times in the movie where there's someone in the background?
Yeah.
And it's like obviously alluding to like the girl that took her own life.
Yeah.
And like throughout the movie,
No, it's a ghost story, you know?
It is a ghost story too.
Kate Blanchett, like there's moments where she kind of like looks around like she hears something, and it's almost like like she in her day-to-day is not showing any remorse, but it's like her subconscious and her reactions that she's on edge because she's feeling.
It's a good ass read,
thank
my
you.
nigga. Good shit.
I
don't know
I
what
didn't
that
call you
was,
that.
but we'll take it. That was good.
But I echo it.
It was sweaty hands I was trying to get out.
Yeah, it's hot in the studio.
No, that was really good.
That was deep, yeah.
For people who liked Tar, what other movies would you recommend?
Ooh, this is fun.
There are so many.
I'll say that Todd Field, the director, he acted in Eyes Wide Shut and is like a Kubrick disciple.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he brings in a lot of Stanley Kubrick's coldness, but also perverted sense of humor. So like The Shining, Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah.
I think any Kubrick film can be grafted onto Tar. I think The Brutalist, which is also about a fake person, but it feels so real and biographical. I think Oppenheimer.
Phantom Thread too, like this idea of like this separation between public and private life of like a tortured genius type person and how it spills over into their personal.
Movies that deconstruct the genius myth.
Yeah, I think there are plenty of them.
Do you think the genius is real?
I think it is. I think part of the identity construction is
You
part
do
of
think
the
it's
genius. I do.
Oh,
What do you mean, like her genius, like her skill set?
Like
The idea of the myth of genius. Period. No, I do. I believe in it. I think that.
Well, some people are like savants.
Yeah,
but she's a
I don't think it's just
conductor.
about
She can't play. I mean, she plays
But there
piano, but
there
like,
are genius.
she's
conductors.
conducting a whole orchestra.
But the idea,
And she is taking all of the spotlight, even though
It's
the
a
music is coming from 100 people.
But
Which
that's
is
part of
an
the message
interesting,
of the movie.
that's an interesting point in itself that they made her a conductor.
Yeah.
But I think genius is about, like, I think that it's like the ends justify the means. It's like the story of Tar. It's like, even if you have to do this identity, like molding and construction, that is part of what genius is building your own myth and making it there. People that can't do both, there are so many talented people that don't get there because they can't walk and
Like,
chew
I
gum.
think Steve Jobs, his special sauce was all of the extracurricular stuff.
It's marketing.
That
You got to do marketing.
wasn't
too,
the computer
gang. Like,
building, you know?
You got to be. If you can't do the marketing and the product,
Lydia Tarr is a marketing expert.
she is a marketing expert.
girly.
Yeah, marketing girly. Seriously,
That's funny. I was going to say my rec for people, and it's kind of
Please.
random, but when we were saying the ghostness of this movie, one that came to mind that I haven't seen in a really long time is this movie called Personal Shopper. Have you guys ever
I've never
seen
seen
it?
Personal
With Case
Shopper.
2.
I watched it when I was studying abroad in Spain, and I had this teacher, and our class had nothing to do with film. I don't know why. We watched a movie.
Teacher didn't want
Because
to
you were
teach.
abroad.
Yeah,
That's
no,
how
but
it goes
this
when you take
teacher
those
I
classes.
loved. I learned so much. I learned a lot about like the gentrification of Airbnbs in Sevilla, which is where we were.
Big
and,
Spanish issue.
and he was talking because he was born and raised there, I believe, and he was really a part of the local movement. And I think he showed us a documentary or something. But then we also watched Personal Shopper, and I swear there was a tie-in to that class. But that movie, something about it, like the aura and the vibe, feels a little attuned to Tar.
That's 3 now from No Notes. We'll send you the bill in the mail.
No notes from me. That's all him.
Okay, well now that's a good transition. Getting into the segment is called the No Notes Test.
Oh, we get our own segment?
Yeah.
That's lit.
I'm going to throw out film-related ideas, tropes, casting decisions, whatever, and you're either going to say no notes or needs work. Split screen editing and dramas.
Needs work.
Needs work.
My mind, when I wrote that, it went to the scene in 500 Days of Summer when it's the 2 different POVs.
That one's no notes, but other people
Do you
can
know what I'm
fuck it
talking
up.
about?
I was
Yeah.
thinking of Tarantino and Kill Bill. And I think if you're filling your frame with interesting things and interesting actors and just good action, like no notes, but how rare is that?
I think it's too hard to pull off. Next one.
Found footage films.
Lot
Needs
of
work.
notes. It's not a lot of notes. It's needs work.
Needs work.
A lot of notes.
Yeah, a lot of notes.
Surprise musical numbers in non-musicals.
No notes.
No notes.
I knew you'd say
Fuck
that.
off. Fuck off.
I'm just
Snitch,
I'm
dude,
just
you see
Ken
how-
is the best scene of the past
Yeah,
5 years.
I'm just kind of stuff.
Films where characters narrate their own death.
Needs work.
Needs work.
Oh, that's so funny to me. That's no notes. I love
Really?
it. I
What-
love
what
that
are your
trope.
examples?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean,
I bet you're wondering
Sunset
how I ended up
Boulevard.
here.
yeah, I
Sunset
love it.
Boulevard
I
did
hate
it
that
perfectly,
shit.
and then no one else did.
I hate that shit.
I
can't stand
love it. I love a voiceover.
Yeah.
From the dead.
Barry Keoghan as a romantic lead.
Needs work.
Yeah, I don't think he could do it.
He fucked up my girl Sabrina. It's beef, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Barry. It's a problem with a couple Irishmen. Yeah, no, it's a problem for sure.
A Paul Mescal and Kristen Stewart two-hander.
Needs work.
You need to know something about
Are you
Sena.
envious?
This is his. This
Sounds
is
like jealous.
No,
this
no,
is
no,
his
no.
least favorite working
So
actor.
what you have to know about the no notes, like
'Cause he's not coming
cinematic
on no
universe,
notes.
is that I have my white boys.
Yeah,
my
you
white
actually
boys of the
need to know
year.
this.
I have them that I choose, and then I have them that I don't choose. Paul Mescal is out. We're out on him.
Why?
He doesn't do it for me. He cannot act his way out of a paper fucking bag. Give me Timothy Chalamet.
Oh,
Give me Harris Dickinson. Give me
I love
Austin
Harris.
Butler. Give me my boys.
Wait, Austin, I would 1,000% swap Austin
No.
and
Paul?
No.
A
Give me-
1,000%.
You cannot give me 3 Paul Mescal performances that beat
Well, did
one
you
of
watch
Austin
his?
Butler's.
What's the TV series?
Normal people.
No.
Yes,
Normal People?
Yes, that's the only time he had flashes there. I liked him. He
You
hasn't
didn't
been.
like After Sun?
After Sun was only okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Gladiator?
I didn't actually.
Didn't
see
work.
Have you seen History of Sound?
No.
You will not be pleased. He lost me. He's done.
Okay.
Sena
out.
hates Paul
I
Mescal.
hate- he
Don't
drives me
bring him
crazy.
up.
Well,
Yeah.
that's so funny that that's one of the people I wrote
You
down.
calm down.
I'm sorry. I get
Okay,
worked up.
so you're gonna say needs work
Yeah,
for that one.
I'm speaking for both of us on that one.
Okay, 4-hour director's cuts being normalized.
Like on DVD or
No
No
notes unless it's Ridley Scott.
don't fuck up. No, he's allowed to do it as many times as he
I
wants.
don't know. He's lost his touch.
Be nice.
Movies that end with characters walking into the distance.
That's nice.
No notes.
Yeah, no.
That's cute.
He both smiles.
It's sweet.
I like that.
Period pieces shot in a modern style. Think The Favorite.
Needs work.
Needs work. It depends on
You
who
like
does
the
it.
favorite.
I do like The Favorite, and I like other movies that do that, but it falls flat
It's not
sometimes.
done right.
The Bridgerton and its consequences. Like it's just
Mid-budget erotic thrillers making a comeback.
no
No
notes.
Not a
Yeah,
not a-
you don't
not
even
a- not a
got to ask us that.
Not a single
My hands are
note.
sweating.
It's all good. You know what we
Yeah.
on. Nah, I fuck with that.
That is like my favorite type of
Us
movie.
too. We love
Yeah.
that shit.
Pedro Pascal and everything.
No notes.
Oh, needs work.
No, I love
No
him.
notes.
We talked about this
I love
already.
him. He's
We
good.
did.
Time loop movies.
Needs
Needs
work.
Okay, wow.
I think I could answer needs work to each of these, honestly.
I
don't know
Okay, what
anything
about this
I
next one?
unequivocally love.
Zendaya starring in a horror film.
Needs work.
Needs work.
Yeah.
Really?
I love her. She's won me over after she used to be on my
She's
Paul
kind
Mescal
of
list.
yeah. She's like your female Paul Mescal.
No, she came back though. Challengers, Dune 2. I was like, okay.
She was really good in Dune.
Yeah,
too.
but it's the directors knowing how to use her. She's too hard. She's too blunt an instrument to use properly unless someone's so skilled. But she's luckily picked projects that are like that.
Okay, and my last one. Big stars doing podcasts to promote their films.
No notes.
Yeah, no notes. Bring them on.
Yeah.
Bring them on to intermission. Bring them on to no notes.
We're all
We'll
in the,
take them
we're all
all.
in the
Yeah.
content business, so it's kind of a business decision
Yeah.
to say that. Yeah.
This final game is the alphabet game. We're
Alright.
going to go through the alphabet. I'm not going to lie to you. Every single time I have to stop and sing it in my head.
No one knows the alphabet besides that, so
Yeah.
it's fair.
It's all good.
Yeah.
And you have to say a movie that comes to mind that starts with that letter when it goes to you. So we'll go around.
What about if
Oh,
a
you'll
what if
play too?
there's so many titles with the? Is that
The can't be in it.
what?
Ooh, that's hard. That's
Yeah,
hard.
that's hard.
All right, let's do it.
Wait, weren't we just talking about Amadeus? Is that what I was
That's a
saying?
good one.
That works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
B,
Amadeus.
Boyhood.
Catch Me If You Can.
D. Django. That's a D.
It is a D. Very good. Very good. Elementals.
Elemental.
Elemental. L's. Whatever. Eternals. Whatever.
Eternals or Elemental.
Both are movies. Go.
Fablemans minus the.
Oh yeah, I feel like that makes sense.
It's okay to lose the.
I really like that movie. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy.
H. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Nice.
iRobot.
That's so cheap. That's so lame.
Jim and Andy.
K. Kangaroo Jack.
Last Black Man in San Francisco.
Love.
Hmm.
Oh, Molly's Game.
And Nobody.
Orange County.
I don't know what that is.
Great movie with Jack Black and Colin Hanks.
Okay. Oh, Parasite.
Phone a friend, help me.
Quiz Show.
I don't know what that is.
Quiz show? I don't know.
Yeah, great movie.
Quiz show.
Reindeer Games.
Saltburn.
T, 10 things I hate about you.
I hate how fast you're doing this. It's like a lot of pressure you put
I know. I'm
Yes,
doing it on
you
purpose
are.
to get you to have to think faster.
UV.
Under the Volcano.
You're saying a lot of movies I don't know.
I just have a weird
He has a deep
list
bag.
of old movies.
It's one of his greatest strengths.
V for Vendetta.
Because of the alliteration.
Yeah, that should be a part of this game,
Yeah.
alliteration. Okay, that's mine.
W, Winnie the Pooh, The Return of Christopher Robin.
Did you watch? Is that the Real People one?
Yeah.
Did you
Wait,
watch?
I did
the
watch it.
violent one?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's good, though. It's about war. It's really sad.
X.
XXX with Vin Diesel.
Okay. You could have also just said X.
I know.
That was an easy one.
Yeah.
You've got mail.
Z's Utopia. Let's wrap it.
Wait, do we do numbers?
No!
So let's close it with a movie that you are excited that is
Oh.
coming this fall.
Yeah, it's Sentimental Value. Sentimental Value is a movie that we saw at Cannes by Joachim Trier, and it's going to heal hearts and change the world. It just like shook us to the core.
It's the director of
Worst person in the world, and it's just
Cool.
Star of Worst Person.
It's something. It's just
Same-
something
same
so special.
leads, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's very similar. As far
Did
as
you know the main actress? She was actually supposed to be in Weapons.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Renata.
Renata,
Yeah.
I think was supposed to. Wow, she would have been great, but
Yeah.
no. I just thought it was incredible. It's like my most anticipated. I'm gonna
Cool.
go see it so many times.
Oh, I'm excited.
You should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What
love-
about you?
I don't like when it gets flipped on me.
Okay, well it is.
What's your vibe? What kind of movie do you like?
We know what she likes.
I like dark.
Yeah.
I like mystery, thriller.
Oh.
I like.
Oh, okay.
weird. I
No,
also
no
like
other
to-
choice. Park Chan Wook's new
Oh
film.
yeah, I'm
That's
excited for that one too.
exactly like
That's the
something
movie.
I
No
would
other
want to
choice.
see.
You could have that one.
Yeah, that's
a good
mine.
one. That's a good one.
That's
That
mine.
we're gonna see that at TIFF.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Okay, well, let's close out because we are at time.
Can we do it now?
Oh, no, you want to do this.
Yeah. Okay.
Synagogue on me. Synagogue on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Synagogue.
Ooh, go GZ.
Okay, now time to get lost.
Good evening.
If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave us 5 stars on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. To stay in touch, follow our Instagram page at It's Intermission Time and share with your friends. As always, Intermission is produced by Jaziel Chu and Olivia Dean, and of course, hosted by yours truly, Megan Braun. This episode is brought to you by The Synagogue.